guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a pretty long time since the last time I made a video. I kind of like lost the drive that I had to keep going and make the videos, because you know, a big part of this YouTube journey is consistency. People have to, see what you have to offer. We are currently in quarantine, which is aggravating as hell. I'm used to staying home anyways. I'm pretty much a homebody, but it's like all my favorite stores are closed, and like the frozen yogurt place and like the mall and the movie, so there's literally like nothing to do. This is like going on the 4th week of quarantine, and I've been looking a mess. So I just got up, I did my makeup, which I hate the way the light is looking. Like, it's making me, I don't know, but it's like the light's not any better outside. Just wanted to make a video. I feel like all the videos that I have put out already were vlog type videos, so all pretty much like the same type of videos. I've never filmed like a sit down video for you guys to be able to like to get to know me and stuff like that. While I've been on this quarantine, I actually wanted to rebrand my makeup, not my makeup, but my YouTube channel, and like take it in a different direction. I kind of wanted to change the name to something cute and fun, like the girls room, where I give like beauty tips, is where I would do my makeup as well as like my vlogs of everyday life. And then I also do like sit down, chit chat, get ready with me. So also like girl chat videos where I give advice and stuff like that. I can ask questions on my Instagram or my Facebook, things that people want advice on and such like that. I was reaching out to people to get like a new intro made and a new caricature, which is like the cartoon version of your picture. Like, I just wanted to rebrand everything and do everything and actually have a vision, because before I was doing it because it's something that I've always wanted to do, but I didn't really know exactly which direction I wanted to go in. So I'm in the process of trying to figure out all that. I have just started, well, prior to this I started phlebotomy classes because I'm currently a server. I work for Cheesecake Factory, but I've been doing that since I graduated high school, and it's getting pretty old. I just feel like it's not for me anymore. I'm not progressing in life. I just feel like I'm in this like loophole where I'm just doing the same thing over and over and over again, and I kind of want to like step out of my comfort zone and do things that actually make me happy or actually change my life, because nothing's changing. So there's just a lot that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about how stupid everyone is being throughout this quarantine. Where I live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, everybody's being super ignorant. No one's staying inside the house. People are just out and about just to do so. People are at the point where they literally feel as though they're forcing themselves to stay home, which I think is fucking stupid. Like, I understand we're all bored, like no one wants to be in the house, but it's like they're telling you to do something for your well-being and you're blatantly just choosing not to do so because you feel like, oh, it's not that serious. You're putting other people in danger, and it's all stupid. People are losing their jobs, losing their houses, everything. Like, this is a real disease that people think is just like, oh, not that serious, and it may not be where we are now, but that doesn't mean things can't change and your actions affect other people. And yes, people have beat the virus and things of that nature. However, you may come in contact with the disease and share it or spread it to someone that can't recover from the disease, which is absolutely selfish. People have been bashing their jobs. I've seen it in the company that I work for firsthand. People are talking negatively about the companies because they're not doing what people feel they should be doing with their money, which I think is absolutely stupid. I feel like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm on the same end as everyone else, so I feel like companies can do more to put their employees in a better position. However, I don't feel as though they're obligated, and I wouldn't talk bad about a company because they're not doing what I feel like they should do. So people aren't or weren't being smart with their money and didn't have a plan in place for a rainy day or a rainy month, as we have been going through. And it's no one's fault but your own. And I get that everyone's situation is unique and it may not be your fault, but there's things that you can do to change. I know in the industry that I work in, this whole food and fast money industry where you leave with your tips and your money every single day, I've seen it firsthand that people blow their fucking money. It's no one's fault but your own. They have this mentality that I'll make it right back. And yes, you will make it right back. Can you imagine how much more money you'd have if you didn't have to keep making it right back? I tell people that all the time. So I was super bored, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna make a post on this group that we have on Facebook for our company. And I'm like, because my job had put a grant in place where you could apply for the grant, and it was a one-time payment that they would pay you up to $500. You had to apply for the grant and explain why you needed the grant, and you can attach pictures such as like medical bills or copies of your bills to show that these things are actually doing, you need the money to do so. People were upset because a certain amount of people got the grant and everyone didn't get it, or they were upset because they didn't get it because they feel like they needed the grant more than someone else. Who cares? It's an application for a reason. You either get denied or you get approved. I'm making a video, get out. So yeah, you either get, Mom, get out. Mom, for real, close the door. Mom, come on, I have to edit this out. So yeah, you either get approved or you get denied. And I just feel like it's stupid for you to now come on here and bash this company and say things like we should riot, or the company is being stingy, the company is being cheap, all these things that are unnecessary. I just don't feel like it was fair. So I made a post and I said, anyone that's on here that is bashing the company that we work for is only mad because they didn't get the money. And I said, it's not fair. I feel as though you should give them credit for what they did do instead of focusing on what they didn't do. My job has put together something in place where every Wednesday you can come by and pick up household items like cereal and juice for your kids and laundry detergent and deodorant and tampons of that nature, things that you may not have the money to buy but they can provide for you, as well as they have where you can come in every day and get a free meal. Some jobs aren't doing that. People that work for companies such as Sephora and Macy's and all kind of stuff, their employees were furloughed and then completely let go, meaning they have no job to come back to. We don't have that. That's not our situation. But you guys are sitting here crying about what you wish or what you feel like Cheesecake Factory should have done because they're $1 billion company. It's crazy. So people started coming on the post and they started saying all this stuff and, oh, I should be more sensitive to people and their situations and da, 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 da. I'm like, yeah, but where's this? Why do you feel like these people need sympathy but you don't feel sympathy to Cheesecake Factory? Like, this is happening to them too. Just because they're rich or $1 billion company doesn't mean that they're not going to go through the same things that we're going to go through. Like, it's crazy. And it's like, once people feel like you have an opinion that they don't agree with or that it's different from theirs, then you're wrong. And they want to tell me that I'm bashing people when I said nothing of anything except that they're mad because they're in the situation that they're in, and they're calling me insensitive jackasses, and I'm saying things like a cunt, all type of stuff, which I don't care because you guys are on the internet, you don't know me, you'll never see me a day in your life. It is what it is. If that makes you feel better to sit behind a keyboard and talk about people, which I'm like going, this a fucking grown ass man, and you're on here arguing with a female like a bitch. So it's like, I don't even care. So it's whatever. But it's like, it's mighty funny how I'm just telling them that we all have opinions. You can say whatever you want to say, and I can say whatever I want to say. Just because it's different than how you feel doesn't make it wrong. Agree to disagree, like an adult, but they can't do so because they're mad that what I'm saying is striking to home. And it's like, it's just a whole bunch of stupidity that I'm so over and tired of dealing with. But I'm just losing my fucking mind staying in the house, and I'm like, everyone has been telling me to do my makeup, which I haven't done in so long. I got these braids done like at the beginning of quarantine just so it's something easy and I don't have to keep doing my hair and it'll last for a long amount of time. But I really just don't know what to do with my time. That's why I wanted to focus on trying to rebrand my YouTube. That way I can start filming videos as such as the one that I'm doing right now to post for you guys to see while everyone's just home doing nothing but watching TV. Like, I'm literally sitting here and I was watching the Kardashians. Look at True. But yeah, I thought I had a lot to say, and my video is 8 minutes long and I kind of got it off my chest already. But I don't know, I never really did an all about me video, so I guess I can let you guys know some things about me. I am 24. I actually just turned 24. My birthday is February 26th. Today is, I think, April 5th, something like that. My mom's birthday is actually April 14th coming up, but it's gonna be a bad one because we're in quarantine. But yes, I'm a Pisces. I live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I work currently as a server. I work for the Cheesecake Factory. Pretty sure everyone knows what that is. Over being a server, over everything about it. I don't feel like I'm challenging myself. It's something that has become second nature, so it's so easy to do, and it's just in my comfort zone. And I kind of don't want to be comfortable because I feel like when you are comfortable, you kind of just coast instead of accelerating, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to stay in the same spot. I actually want to keep going up and up and up. I do live with my mom. right now. I did at one point have my own place, but life happened and I ended up back here, which is not a big deal. Oh well, I'm only 24. Sometimes I have to tell myself that because I feel that I'm a lot older than I actually am. Like, I stress myself out about things that I shouldn't, because I don't know like how you say it, but I'm an overthinker. Like, if you don't tell me black and white that this is what it is, I'm gonna think about X, Y, Z, Y squared to equal B squared, all type of shit. So it's like, just let me know so I don't have to stress myself out and create fake scenarios and everything. It's just a disaster. I forget, I just keep going and going and going, but so yeah, I don't even know. I told you guys in the beginning of the video that I have started a phlebotomy class. It was supposed to be, I think, a 5-week program or 4 weeks, something like that, that I have found. It was actually at a little career center that was close to my house. I've always known about it and kind of been interested in it, but I've never did what I needed to do to actually get the information to actually start the course. I had only been in the course for 1 week before all of this happened and everything closed down. So I'll actually resume that once we have all of this stuff figured out. But yeah, I want to be a phlebotomist. I believe in like science and like everything happens for a reason, and like, you know, I don't know, like things, what will be, what's meant to be will be. Like, I always try to say that. But I actually have a favorite YouTuber. Her name's Kyra Unique, and she's also a Pisces. But she did a video where she was saying a day in the life of a phlebotomist, and she was just talking about it. And I'm like, wow, it's mighty funny how I had already been thinking about doing this, and then now I feel like this happening for a second time, like the topic brought up is like a sign that I should do it. So I actually took the initiative, like on my first day off that I had after I see the video, to actually call around to some places and meet with some schools. And I had started it. So far it was pretty good. I had actually did my first like vein puncture and some finger draws. So I'm just trying to do like anything that I can do to like better myself. But on the topic of moving, I have, as of recently, really been wanting like my own space, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with where I live now. I'm 100% comfortable, but I just want like my own space. And you know, I'm getting of age, and you know, everyone needs their own space and things of that nature. But I actually want to buy a house. So I've been looking into like rent to own situations and first time home buyer programs and stuff like that, just so I can get some kind of information, so that once I actually want to put these plans into motions, I won't be blindsided by what I may run into. So all of that is something that I've been thinking about while I've been home, because there's literally nothing else to do but think. So I've been thinking about things that I can do differently, or things that I can change in my life to make me happier. I've been working on myself as a person. I don't want to be so quick to judge as I have in the past. You see things that are unfamiliar to you, or that are different than what you, or are done in different ways than you would do something, and we're quick to judge. But everyone is different strokes for different folks. So I don't think that it's okay for us to quickly just cast judgment. So that's something that I've been working on. I've been working on like picking and choosing my battles. So, you know, not being so quick to act or to take things personally or offense to things or be defensive. You know, just small changes that can make a big difference. I have been trying my hardest to be there for others, even if that means that they wouldn't be there for me in the same way. I have a big heart. So I always try to do anything that I can for people that I feel like have less than me. And I don't mean that in like any kind of bougie or uppity way, because I don't have much, but I know that I have more than some people. So as far as like my friends, I've been really supportive with my friends that are expecting babies in like the next few months and stuff like that. Like, you know, just being there for people in any way that I can, I feel like I can spare. That makes sense. Like, I don't know, I had this thing lately where things have been weighing like pretty heavy on my heart. Like, I've been taking on other people's situations and problems or issues as my own, like feeling more passionate about them than maybe they even feel. I don't know, I just have this thing about me that like, even if it's not the worst situation, I just feel bad that that situation is happening in general. So I don't know, I've just been actually trying to like get my mind right. I need to get my body right. Like, I've been so lazy, and because of this quarantine and there's nothing to do but sit in the house, I've just been eating and cooking a lot, and that's actually something else that I've been working on while in quarantine. My mom cooks a lot, but I cook as well. But I've been practicing on cooking things or learning how to cook things that I have never cooked before. Because like one of my biggest dreams, I feel like as a parent, when I get kids or have kids, is to be able to cook for my family and be able to cook different things and not be stuck like between like 3 items. Which, if that's your situation, I'm not speaking anything bad about it, but that's just, I want to be able to cook a whole bunch of things. Like if my kids say, oh mom, I want a chicken quesadilla, and I want to be able to do so. If you want shrimp scampi, I want to be able to do so. Baked potatoes, whatever the case may be, like I just want to be able to actually be able to cook. Because weird as it is, my mom can cook very well, and everyone that my mom cooks for seems to love her food. But my mom didn't necessarily teach me. Like I wasn't in the kitchen standing over her shoulder, like her telling me step by step how to cook things. I just kind of like seen the things that she used to cook certain recipes, and then I would just go by those things and try to do so. So that's actually how I learned how to cook. So things that I need a little bit more help on, or things that I'm not too familiar with, I've been having her teach me that. In this quarantine, I just been trying to do anything in my power to better myself, because I just feel like I haven't always been the happiest of people. So I feel like if there's something that I could do to change that, like why not try to do so? Because who wants to live life being unhappy? And I just feel like I've been pretty much like more in tune with myself, and I've been trying to be more decisive. And if something pops into my mind the first time on something to do or a decision to make, I try to do so, because I feel like later on I end up stressed out if I try to talk myself out of how I originally felt. So if I'm somewhere and I feel uncomfortable and I'm ready to go home, even if that means someone else might be upset, I still do it because it's what's best for me. I try to always express how I'm feeling, even if that person didn't ask or doesn't care. It just makes me feel better that I've gotten that off my chest. I've been learning to put myself first. So even in the situation and how I said that I'm trying to be there for people that I can, I don't want to give too much of myself that I'm losing myself. Like let's say for instance, if I'm buying something from someone, like if I can't 100% like count, like if I can't be okay without that loss, I'm not gonna do it. Like even if that makes me selfish or whatever the case may be, like I only help people when it's in my best interest, or it's not benefits me, but like in my best interest. And that's just that, because I just feel like life is short and mental health is real. I went through a time where I was super anxious and depressed, and I drank a lot and all kind of things, and I just want to do things as differently as I can, that if it makes me happy. I've been trying to be supportive of people and actually give people more compliments. I don't believe in making comments or giving people compliments that I don't mean. So I just feel like if you got your hair done and it may not be cute to me, I'm not gonna say, oh, it's cute because it's the right thing to do. Like, however, if I see you and you do look nice today, I genuinely will give you a compliment and say, oh, you look so pretty today, or that lip color is really cute on you. I don't know, I've been trying to be like, I don't even know how to really put it into words, but just like an overall better person, if that makes sense. I've been watching the Kardashians for 2 days now, like catching up, because I haven't watched TV in so long. So I stopped keeping up with certain shows that I used to like. Keeping Up with the Kardashians was one of my favorites, and you can learn a lot from watching people's everyday lives. I do like that these days the season is actually showing a lot more of what goes on behind the scenes, and not just like this perfect cookie cutter life that we think that they have. So I kind of appreciate that. I just watched an episode where they went to Bali, and I feel like Bali is just one of my like dream vacations, because if you ever watch Eat, Pray, Love, which is like my favorite movie ever, you'll see the spiritual journey, and I feel like Bali is a place that you go to literally get a better mind, body, and soul. So I really want to go, and it was cool to see the places that they went and the things that they've done. Obviously, it's one of the big like places to go these days on Instagram, so a lot of people have gone, but I actually don't want to go for the whole like photo shoot part. I want to go to actually experience Bali. And this is all over, I do want to go get some more crystals because I fell off from doing that. I'm actually holding like my opalite. Oh, my nails look so bad. We're in quarantine, and everything's just horrible. I've been like picking at my gel that's on it. But yeah, I don't really know what I didn't touch. I have 2 brothers. I don't really know what to say. you know what I really want to learn how to do? I want to learn how to do thumbnails. I feel like that would bring a lot more attention to my videos as well, because I kind of just let the computer generate it, and whatever picture pops up is what pops up for my videos. But I actually want to learn how to do thumbnails. I did purchase something that I've wanted for like all my life. I purchased a MacBook. That's something that I really wanted to get to take my YouTube to the next level, because I wanted to get it to use Final Cut Pro to do better video editing and better content for you guys. I have yet to after all this is over, I'm going to invest in a vlog camera. I do have a recording camera that's sitting on my dresser that I literally have never recorded a video with. I have all my things in the corner with like my tripod and something for a backdrop. Now that I actually have my MacBook, I might actually try to film like a sit down video like with my camera to see if the quality is 100% different, because I've been recording on my phone, which I kind of don't mind. Like, it's cute and the picture and quality is there, but I want to see if it's a lot better on the camera. But I have to buy Final Cut Pro as well, which is like $300. So I have like things to do before I can give you guys like the best content ever. But while on quarantine, I am going to work on changing the name and rebranding my channel so that it's something that's cute and girly, and it's like you could find a whole bunch of different things. I think my makeup came out super cute. Like, it's nice and glowy, it's natural, it doesn't look like kicked up. My eyebrows from this angle look cute, but up close they look horrible. I need them waxed so bad, so I kind of did the best that I can do, because I get my eyebrows done like once or twice a year. Otherwise I just like pluck them with tweezers and keep the shape, but this is like the time that I've grown them out, so I need them like when this is over. I'm gonna get these braids done over because I love them, and I'm trying to like grow my hair back. I've been taking like hair, skin, and nail vitamins, and I've been putting like argan oil, Jamaican castor oil like in my scalp. So yes sis, we're on a journey for that as well. I've been really dying to do like the big chop, like one of my other favorite YouTubers, Aaliyah's face. She shaved her head. She literally had braids like me, and when she took them out, she cut them from the root. So I've been dying to do that as well. Maybe I'll do that, like, I don't know when, but I'm scared. But like, I also want to do it. But I was saying that when this is over, I want to do these braids over. I want to get eyelash extensions. I want to get my brows done. I want to get these nails done. I think I'll do a whole video of like a pamper with me after quarantine vlog, like when everything's back open, and that can be like one of my first videos of like the girl chat room. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I'm gonna watch the footage back to make sure this is a cute video, but I just wanted to come in and like vent and get all those things out of my body, because I don't have too many friends or too many close friends, so I hold everything in. I talk to my mom a lot, but she gets on my nerves, so I try to like, you know, but I just need something to post and something to be personal, like actually chit-chatting, get to know you guys a little bit more, that you guys get to know me. If you're new here, or if I don't know you and you found my YouTube from someone else, leave something down below about you that I can, you know, get to know you, meet new people. Because when quarantine is over, I'm going out. I'm tired of this shit. I'm bored. Fuck this.